In every corner of Scotland, there are places that don't just look beautiful. They feel ancient, mysterious, and unreal. Hidden landscapes shaped by time. Mist-covered valleys. Forgotten castles. And worlds that exist far beyond the usual tourist paths, waiting silently to be discovered. And today, we've come to reveal some of Scotland's most magical secrets. A land where mountains rise through clouds, where lakes hide legends beneath their still waters, where stone villages whisper stories older than history itself, and where every turn feels like stepping into a fantasy. Welcome to Dynamic Expeditions. Welcome to a brand new travel adventure. Welcome to episode 59. I'm Aditya. And today, I bring you one of the most surreal journeys on earth. Top 10 magical places in Scotland's Sparkles Black Flag. In our previous episode 58, we explored Patagonia, unleashed Argentine-Chilean vertical bar 10 extreme adventures at the end of the world. If you missed it, the link is in the description. Make sure to check it out. And if you are new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable notifications bell, so you never miss these cinematic journeys across the world. Today, we travel deep into the heart of Scotland to witness places that feel straight out of a legend. Misty highlands, fairy pools hidden in the mountains, ancient castles standing against the sea, and landscapes so dramatic they don't feel real. If you love traveling, exploring unseen wonders, and experiencing the raw magic of nature, then you are in the right place. Because only on Dynamic Expeditions will you find journeys like these. For the best experience, watch in full screen. Let the mist, the mountains, and the magic of Scotland take over your world. Now, let's begin today's magical journey. Episode 59, Top 10 Magical Places in Scotland. Sparkles Black Flag. Today's 10th Scotland magical place is the Fairy Glen. A landscape so strange, so beautiful, that it feels like fairies once lived here. Hidden in the northern part of the Isle of Skye, the Fairy Glen does not look like any ordinary place on earth. There are no dramatic cliffs, no massive waterfalls. Yet the moment you arrive, you feel something is different. Small green hills rise gently from the land, perfectly shaped cone-like mounds, as if nature carefully sculpted them by hand. Winding paths twist through the grass, leading you deeper into this quiet, dream-like world. This place feels less like a destination and more like a secret, herb magical atmosphere. On misty mornings, fog slowly drifts across the hills, softening the landscape until it feels unreal. The silence here is powerful, broken only by the sound of wind and distant birds. There are no signs, no fences, no clear directions, just you, and a place that feels untouched by time. Clock history. The Fairy Glen was not created by magic, but by ancient landslides. Thousands of years ago, powerful geological forces caused the earth to shift, forming these unusual cone-shaped hills and natural terraces. What makes Fairy Glen special is how perfectly imperfect it looks. Nothing here feels planned, yet everything feels exactly where it belongs. Sparkles local legends and fun facts. Local folklore says the Fairy Glen was once a meeting place for fairies and spirits. Stone circles scattered across the hills are believed to be left behind by those who once lived here. According to legend, moving these stones brings bad luck. That's why locals strongly advise visitors to leave everything exactly as they find it. This belief has kept the fairy lane preserved, quiet, and deeply respected. Travel tips: when visiting Fairy Lane, remember this is not a theme park. It's a fragile natural landscape. Always walk carefully, stick to existing paths, and never rearrange the stones. Wear proper hiking shoes, because the ground is uneven and can become slippery after rain. There are no facilities here. No cafes, no restrooms. So come prepared and take everything back with you. Sun with small cloud, best time to visit. The best time to visit Fairy Lane is between May and September, when the weather is relatively stable and the hills are lush green. Early morning is ideal, when mist still hangs low and the crowds are minimal. That's when Fairy Lane feels the most magical. Fairy Lane reminds us that magic doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers, and those who slow down enough to listen are rewarded with something truly unreal. Today's 9th Scotland magical place is the Glenfinnan Viaduct, a bridge where history meets cinematic magic. Nestled deep in the Highlands of Scotland, the viaduct stretches gracefully across a green valley, arches rising elegantly over rivers and forests, as if it were designed to frame the perfect postcard. It is not just a bridge. It is a doorway to Scotland's stories. Over a century old. Built in 1901 to connect remote villages and towns. It stands as a testament to engineering and endurance, blending seamlessly into the breathtaking landscape around it. Sunrise over mountains, magical atmosphere. On a misty morning, clouds hover low over the mountains. Soft light filters through the valley, and the viaduct seems to float in a dream. When the Jacobite steam train passes, the sight is almost surreal. Plumes of white smoke curl into the sky, crossing the arches like a scene lifted from a fantasy movie. It is no wonder filmmakers chose this spot for Harry Potter. The train gliding over the arches, set against the lush highlands, creates a visual spectacle that is unforgettable. Clock history. The viaduct was constructed as part of the West Highland Railway. Its 21 arches stretch 380 meters, and it rises 30 meters above the valley floor. Building this structure in the early 20th century was a monumental task, considering the harsh weather and rugged terrain. Today, it remains fully operational, serving as both a functional railway and one of Scotland's most photographed landmarks. Sparkle's fun facts. The Jacobite steam train crosses it twice daily during summer. Its appearance in the Harry Potter films has made it a bucket list destination for fans worldwide. The valley below is dotted with small lakes, rivers, and forests, making every frame cinematic. Travel tips. Arrive at least 45 minutes early to secure the best viewpoint for photography and video. Bring a tripod if you plan to shoot long exposure shots of the train. Wear comfortable shoes. The paths leading to viewpoints can be uneven. Check the train schedule in advance if you want that perfect cinematic moment. Sun with small cloud, best time to visit. The ideal months are June to August, when the weather is mild. The hills are lush and green, and the Jacobite steam train runs reliably. Early mornings or late afternoons offer the most dramatic light, enhancing the viaduct's magical charm. The Glenfinnan Viaduct reminds us that some places in Scotland are more than just landmarks. They are living stories, bridges between the past and the present, between reality and the cinematic dreams we carry in our minds. Today's 8th Scotland magical place is Dunnottar Castle, standing proudly between the sea and the sky. Perched atop steep cliffs on the northeastern coast of Scotland, this castle seems to rise directly from the crashing waves below. It is a place of drama, of history, and a feeling that time itself moves slower here. Even from a distance, you can sense its power and mystery. Weathered stone walls cling to the edge of cliffs, guarding secrets from centuries past. Every angle is a postcard, from the jagged coastline to the vast North Sea stretching endlessly beyond. What a wave magical atmosphere. Imagine standing on the cliff's edge, wind whipping your hair, the sound of waves pounding below, and the castle looming above you. Mist rolls in from the ocean, softening the harsh edges of the stone, and sunlight peeks through clouds, casting golden hues across the ancient walls. The view from the castle's top is nothing short of cinematic. You feel small, humble, yet deeply connected to the stories that unfolded here. Plot history. Dunnottar Castle is more than just a ruin. It once protected Scotland's crown jewels from the English during turbulent times. From Viking raids to royal intrigues, this fortress witnessed countless battles and daring escapes. Its position atop cliffs made it almost impossible to conquer, and that sense of invincibility still lingers today in the way the castle dominates the coastline. Sparkle's fun facts. The castle has inspired multiple fantasy film locations, including settings reminiscent of medieval legends. Many of the walls and towers you see today date back to the 15th and 16th centuries. Ghost stories and legends abound here, adding an eerie, magical aura to the ruins. Travel tips. Expect steep steps and uneven terrain, wear sturdy footwear. Be careful near the cliff edges, safety first. Bring a camera, every view is breathtaking. There are no food facilities inside the castle, so carry water and snacks if planning a long visit. Sun with small cloud, best time to visit. The best months to visit are April to October, when the weather is mild and the skies are clearer. Early morning is ideal for misty shots, while late afternoon provides dramatic lighting as the sun sets over the North Sea. Dunnottar Castle reminds us that history and magic often coexist. It is a place where stone walls tell stories, where the wind carries whispers of the past, and where nature and human courage meet to create something truly unforgettable. Today's 7th Scotland magical place is the Quarry, a landscape where every turn feels unreal. Hidden in the northern reaches of the Isle of Skye, the Quarry is not just a location. It is a living, breathing piece of nature, constantly reshaping itself over centuries. Rolling hills rise sharply from the ground, cliffs and pinnacles carved in surreal shapes, and winding paths lead you through a world that feels half dream, half reality. Sunrise over mountains, magical atmosphere. Early morning here is otherworldly, Mist clings to the slopes, and clouds move in a rhythm dictated by the highlands themselves. Every step reveals a new formation. Green plateaus, jagged rocks, and hidden valleys that seem untouched by humans. The quarrying is a place that invites you to wander slowly, to pause and let the landscape sink in, to feel the age of the mountains beneath your feet. Clock history. The quarrying was formed by massive landslips, a slow and ongoing process that continues even today. This shifting terrain gives the quarrying its unique shapes: cone-like hills, dramatic cliffs, and natural rock formations that seem sculpted by giants or fairies. For centuries, local farmers have grazed sheep here, walking paths that wind carefully along the slopes. Yet, despite human presence, the land retains its magical aura, as if it belongs first and foremost to the mountains themselves. Sparkle's fun facts. The weather here changes incredibly fast. Sunshine, fog, and rain can all happen in a single hour. The quarrying inspired artists, photographers, and filmmakers seeking mystical landscapes. Sheep roaming freely across the hills add to its charm and highlight the untouched beauty of the place. Travel tips. Always carry a rain jacket, even on sunny days. Wear sturdy hiking shoes, paths are rocky and uneven. Plan extra time to explore. The quarrying reveals new views around every corner. Early mornings or late afternoons provide the most magical light for photography. Sun with small cloud, best time to visit. The best months to visit are May to September, when weather is relatively stable. The grass is lush and green, and mist adds to the mystical atmosphere. The quarrying reminds us that nature is an artist, sculpting shapes over centuries, painting colors with light and shadow, and creating a world that feels more like a dream than reality. For those who wander slowly here, every step is a story, every turn is magic. Today's sixth Scotland magical place is Glencoe Valley, a place where silence itself feels powerful. Nestled in the heart of the Scottish Highlands, Glencoe Valley stretches between towering mountains, its landscape shaped by glaciers thousands of years ago. Walking here, you feel the weight of history and the quiet majesty of nature that has witnessed it all. The valley's vast, open spaces create a feeling of awe. Every bend in the path reveals towering cliffs, moss-covered rocks, and rivers that have carved their way through the rugged land over millennia. Sunrise over mountains, magical atmosphere. Mist often rolls through the valley in the early morning, creating a soft, mystical hatch. The mountains rise dramatically on either side, their peaks disappearing into clouds. Glencoe's atmosphere is quiet, so quiet that every small sound, the trickle of a stream, the call of a bird, echoes across the valley. Here, silence is not empty. It is alive, powerful, and humbling. Clock history. Glencoe Valley is also steeped in history. In 1692, it was the site of the tragic Glencoe massacre, when members of the MacDonald clan were killed in a betrayal that still echoes through Scottish memory. Despite this dark past, Glencoe remains breathtakingly beautiful, a place where nature and history intertwine in stark, dramatic landscapes. Sparkle's fun facts. Glencoe Valley has been featured in James Bond and Harry Potter films. Its dramatic mountains, rivers, and open spaces make it a favorite among photographers and filmmakers. The valley is also home to local wildlife, including red deer and golden eagles, adding to its untamed charm. Travel tips. Stay till sunset. The light transforms the valley, casting golden hues across cliffs and peaks. Wear sturdy footwear. Paths can be uneven and rocky. Bring a camera and patience. The weather and light change rapidly, offering new cinematic views every hour. Check weather forecasts. Sudden fog or rain is common in the highlands. Sun with small cloud, best time to visit. The ideal months are April to October, when the valley is accessible and the weather is relatively mild. Early mornings offer mystical foggy landscapes, while late afternoons and sunsets bring dramatic light and shadows. Perfect for photography or cinematic filming. Glencoe Valley reminds us that nature can be both beautiful and powerful. That silence carries stories. And that every corner of Scotland is steeped in awe-inspiring history and mystery. For those who wander here, the valley is more than a place. It is an experience that stays with you forever. Today's fifth Scotland magical place is the Fairy Pools. Crystal clear waters that look unreal. Like nature itself dipped a brush in every shade of blue and green. Hidden at the foot of the Quillen Hills, these pools are formed naturally by mountain streams, cascading over rocks, creating a series of waterfalls and deep, shimmering pools. The moment you arrive, you realize why they are called fairy pools. The water glows with an almost mystical light, reflecting the surrounding peaks and sky. And the gentle trickle of streams creates a soundtrack of pure serenity. Water wave magical atmosphere. Walking along the trail, you are surrounded by towering Quillen peaks, green moss-covered rocks, and vibrant wildflowers. The water's surface is so clear. You can see every stone beneath the surface, every ripple sparkling in the sunlight. Even on sunny days, the pools feel untouched. A secret hidden in plain sight. A place that could easily belong in a fairy tale. The pools are quiet, except for the gentle rush of water, the occasional call of birds, and the wind moving across the hills. Clock history. The fairy pools were formed over thousands of years by streams flowing down from the Quillen Hills. Over time, these streams carved natural basins in the rock, creating a chain of crystal clear pools and cascading waterfalls. The landscape here is raw, wild, and timeless. A perfect example of Scotland's untamed beauty. Sparkle's fun facts. The water in the fairy pools remains freezing cold even in the height of summer. Local folklore says fairies may inhabit these pools, and visitors are warned to treat the area with respect. The fairy pools are a popular spot for photographers, hikers, and nature lovers seeking magical landscapes. The different pools range in size and depth. Some shallow for wading, others deep enough for brave swimmers. Travel tips. Avoid swimming unless you are experienced. Currents can be surprisingly strong. Wear sturdy hiking shoes. Trails can be rocky and slippery. Carry water and snacks. There are no facilities on the hike. Visit early in the morning or late afternoon for the most magical lighting. Respect the environment, leave no trace. Sun with small cloud, best time to visit. The ideal months are June to September. When the weather is milder, trails are safer, and the pools are at their most vibrant. Early morning brings soft mist over the water, while late afternoon offers golden sunlight glinting off the cascading waterfalls, creating the perfect cinematic scene. The fairy pools remind us that magic is real in nature. That every ripple, every waterfall, every sunbeam can create a sense of wonder. It is a place to slow down, to breathe, to remember that sometimes the most magical worlds are the ones nature has already created. Today's fourth Scotland magical place is the Old Man of Store. A stone giant watching over the Isle of Skye, standing tall for millions of years, shaping the landscape and inspiring legends. As you approach, the first thing you notice is the sheer scale of the rocky pinnacles rising from the earth. The Old Man of Store is the tallest and most prominent among them, a sentinel of stone that dominates the skyline, casting shadows over the rolling green hills below. It is impossible not to feel awe in this place. Every angle, every step reveals a new perspective of the store. Jagged cliffs, jagged boulders, and winding paths leading upward, as if the land itself is inviting you to climb into the clouds. Sunrise over mountains, magical atmosphere. Early mornings here are truly magical. Misty fog drifts between the pinnacles. Soft light illuminates the rugged rocks, and clouds move quickly across the sky, creating a sense of movement and mystery. The wind carries the scent of peat and fresh highland air, and the occasional bird call echoes across the cliffs. The store is alive, not in the way humans are, but in the way it commands the land. Watching silently, unmoved by time, walking the trail, you can see why artists, photographers, and filmmakers flock to this iconic location. Each view seems carefully sculpted, yet it was created entirely by nature itself. Clock history. The Old Man of Store was created millions of years ago through volcanic activity and subsequent landslides. Over time, erosion shaped the pinnacles into dramatic spires, with the tallest forming the Old Man silhouette we see today. Local legends add their own magic. Some say the giant was a man turned to stone, standing forever to guard the land. Others believe fairies dance among the rocks on misty nights. This mix of geological wonder and folklore gives the store a mystical aura unlike anywhere else in Scotland. Sparkle's fun facts. The Old Man of Store is one of the most photographed locations in the Isle of Skye. The area has been featured in films, music videos, and commercials, including some scenes that required epic drone shots to capture its scale. The climb to the base of the Old Man takes roughly 45 to 60 minutes, but the views reward every step. Fog and mist can appear suddenly, enhancing the mystical atmosphere. Travel tips. Start early, winds become strong later in the day, and fog can roll in quickly. Wear sturdy hiking shoes. The trail is rocky and uneven. Bring a jacket and layers, weather changes fast. Carry water and snacks for the hike. Respect the natural environment, no climbing on fragile rocks or disturbing wildlife. Sun with small cloud, best time to visit. The ideal months are May to September. When weather is relatively mild, trails are accessible, and daylight is longer for extended exploration. Early morning visits offer soft light and mystical mist, while late afternoon provides dramatic shadows over the jagged pinnacles, perfect for cinematic photography or video. The Old Man of Store reminds us that some places are timeless. They are a testament to the power of nature, the mysteries of geology, and the stories humans create to explain the unexplainable. Standing here, you feel small, yet deeply connected to a world that is magical, ancient, and alive. Today's third Scotland magical place is Edinburgh Old Town, a place where every street tells a story. Wander through narrow cobbled streets, ancient alleyways twisting between towering stone buildings. Each corner reveals centuries of history, from medieval markets to hidden courtyards. The skyline is dominated by Edinburgh Castle, standing proud atop Castle Rock, while the streets below hum with life. From quaint cafes to local shops tucked away in historic closes. Sunrise over mountains' magical atmosphere. Early morning is the best time to explore. Soft sunlight filters through the narrow streets, casting long shadows over cobblestones. Fog can roll in from the nearby hills, adding a mystical veil to the old town. As you walk, you feel the layers of history beneath your feet. Every stone, every archway seems to whisper tales of kings, witches, and scholars. Even today, the city feels alive with magic. From the street performers to the local legends carried in every corner. Clock history. Edinburgh Old Town is over 1,000 years old, and its medieval architecture is remarkably well preserved. From the Royal Mile to hidden closes and WYDs, the layout of the streets has remained largely unchanged. The city has witnessed centuries of Scottish history, royal ceremonies, uprisings, and everyday life of generations past. Sparkle's fun facts. Edinburgh Old Town inspired J.K. Rowling while writing Harry Potter. Hidden underground vaults hold secrets, shops, and airy tales. The Old Town hosts annual festivals, including the famous Edinburgh Fringe Festival, bringing culture, art, and history together. Travel tips. Explore underground vault tours for a full historical experience. Wear comfortable walking shoes, cobblestones are uneven. Visit early morning or late afternoon for the best light and fewer crowds. Don't rush. Take your time exploring the hidden alleyways and courtyards. Sun with small cloud best time to visit. The ideal months are May to August, when the weather is mild and festivals fill the streets with light. Early mornings bring soft mystical light, while evenings offer warm street lights and the buzz of local culture. Edinburgh Old Town reminds us that magic can be found in history, in streets that have witnessed 1,000 years, and in stories waiting to be discovered around every corner. Here, the past and present blend seamlessly, creating a city that is as enchanting as any fairy tale. Today's second Scotland magical place is Loch Ness, a lake filled with mystery and legend, where every ripple seems to hide a story. Stretching over 23 miles in length and surrounded by dense forests and rolling hills, Loch Ness is one of Scotland's most iconic locations. Its dark, deep waters glisten under the Highland sky, reflecting clouds, mountains, and an air of timeless mystery. From a distance, the loch looks serene, but its depth and history give it an aura of the unknown. It is a place that sparks imagination, a perfect blend of natural beauty and legendary intrigue. Waterwave magical atmosphere. Imagine the morning mist rising from the still waters, soft sunlight cutting through the fog, and gentle waves lapping at the banks. The surrounding mountains rise dramatically, their reflections mirrored perfectly in the dark, glassy water. Boats glide quietly across the loch, offering glimpses of the landscape from unique angles. Every sight feels cinematic. Every sound, the call of birds, the splash of water, adds to the sense that anything could happen here. Even a glimpse of the legendary Nessie. Clock history. Loch Ness has fascinated humans for centuries. The first recorded sighting of Nessie dates back to 565 AD. And since then, countless stories of mysterious creatures have kept the loch in the world's imagination. Beyond legends, the loch has played a role in Scottish history. With nearby castles, ancient ruins, and local folklore adding to its mystique. Sparkle's fun facts. More sonar scans have been done here than in any other lake in the world. The loch holds more water than all of England and Wales combined, making it extremely deep and mysterious. Loch Ness is a hotspot for photographers, nature lovers, and adventure seekers. Sightings of Nessie continue to inspire curiosity and wonder. Travel tips. Boat tours offer the best views and give a full experience of the loch. Wear layered clothing, the weather can change quickly. Carry a camera, early morning or late afternoon offers the most cinematic light. Explore nearby castles and trails for additional scenic experiences. Sun with small cloud, best time to visit. The ideal months are June to September. When the weather is milder, days are longer. And the loch is most accessible for boat tours and hikes. Early mornings bring mist and soft reflections, while late afternoons bathe the surrounding hills in golden light. Perfect for cinematic shots or peaceful exploration. Loch Ness reminds us that nature holds secrets, that beauty and mystery can coexist in a single place, and that legends can make a landscape feel alive. Here, the water carries stories. The mountains echo the past, and every visitor feels the thrill of discovery. Today's first Scotland magical place is the Isle of Skye, where magic feels alive in every corner. Jagged cliffs rise from the sea. Rolling green hills stretch into the horizon, and misty mountains hide secrets waiting to be discovered. From the quarrying to the fairy pools, every path reveals landscapes so surreal. It feels like nature itself is painting a masterpiece. Skye was once home to ancient Scottish clans and Viking settlers, leaving behind castles, ruins, and stories that still echo through the hills. Fun fact, Skye means Cloud Island in Old Norse. And on misty mornings, the name feels perfect. Clouds embrace the peaks and valleys, turning the island into a living dream. Travel tip, rent a car to explore hidden gems. Carry layers, weather changes quickly. And don't forget to stop and soak in the views. The best time to visit is May to September, for soft morning mist, golden sunsets, and the magical landscapes that make Skye one of Scotland's most enchanting destinations. The Isle of Skye reminds us that true magic is found in nature, and every corner of this island is waiting to leave you in awe. So that was the end of episode 59 of Dynamic Expeditions. If you enjoyed these magical and secret places, let us know in the comments which spot was your favorite and the most interesting comment. I, Aditya, will pin it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable notifications bell to join us on our next magical and hidden travel journeys. And share this video with your friends and family too, so they can enjoy these hidden wonders. If you have any suggestions or secret place ideas, drop them in the comments. The idea with the most likes will be featured in our next episode. Until then, keep exploring, because we'll be back soon. Episode 60 is coming. And in the next episode, we'll take you to even more delicious and famous street foods. We'll be back soon with new locations, new adventures, and new secrets. So stay tuned and keep watching Dynamic Expeditions. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss notifications for our upcoming magical journeys. And be a special part of the Dynamic Expeditions family. But adventure, exploration, and hidden wonders never end. Till then, stay tuned and keep watching Dynamic Expeditions every episode at 7:45 p.m.